What's going on, Bigfoot world? Good to see everybody out there. Man, guys, you guys are great. I don't even know where to start with you guys. I seen all the love you guys left on that website. Guys, that meant a lot to me. That website been picking on me for a few years now, as you guys can see. And it's just finally time to say stop. You know what I mean? Because that's not only affecting me, it's affecting them too, the Sasquatch as well. But before we get started, what's going on? Damn, real Clef Mama. I see everybody on here today. Yvette, Richard, Brooks, what's going on? Everybody's on here. Hit that like button, guys. It's gonna be an interesting one today. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. So who knows what direction we're gonna go today? Oh shit! Somebody done told on me. Skylar, thanks, man. That means a lot. I'm getting old. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Yeah, it's all right. It's man, excited, guys. I was just reading. I mean, he responded to my rant last week, and I was looking at you guys' comments. Jens was giving it to him. Jens was man. I felt sorry for the dude, but he deserves it. Thanks everybody. Thanks for the birthday wishes, man. That means a lot. But you guys give it to him, and the truth speaks for itself. His title, it got association in it. Matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, let's check. Let's see what. Matter of fact, let's check this out. Let's see what it means. The definition of association.
Here's the definition of association. Often in names, a group of people organized for a joint purpose.
Organized for a joint purpose. That's pretty much what they're doing. They're organizing for what? If you look at their page, you notice there's nothing about research on them. There's nothing about looking for Bigfoot, finding Bigfoot, no evidence of Bigfoot. It's all about what this person's doing and what that person's doing, and I think that's bullshit. And you guys put him in his place, and that means a lot to me and the Bigfoot community. Believe me. What's going on, sister? I see you on there. I love you, girl. You gotta come and visit your dad. Come and visit your dad. Diane, I see you on there all the way from New Zealand. Hey, man. Oh, yeah, you missed a lot last week, real Clef Mama. Man, it was a bomb burner. I left a little rant for them SOBs. I ain't going to keep giving them publicity because he even left it in the comment. He got 400 different comments on that. But yeah, that meant a lot to me. You guys tore him up. Tore him a new one. It would check it out. Check his webpage out. You guys know who I'm talking about. It's on my Facebook page. I posted it too. And then he tagged my rant on his page. Like, whatever, dude. He said he'd been researching that area for 15 years. Where's your evidence? Where's your anything that you got to do with Bigfoot? Thanks, Larry. That means a lot. That voice in the rocks, Jeff, is me screaming. Right? What we miss? Oh, James, my man James. I wish. Nah, it ain't about blocking him, cause he just started another. He'll start another page. I've been trying to get rid of that dude for years. He's the only individual that still has my videos from my last channel. The channel that got hacked, that I completely got wiped off of YouTube, and he still has my videos. I asked him 100 times, can I have him back? I won't press charges. I won't say nothing. Just send me a secret email and so I can download them again or something. Just let me have them back. I won't say nothing. I'll leave you alone for the rest of your time. But other than that, you guys are great, man. That meant a lot to me. That made me feel real good that somebody agrees with me and went over there on his webpage and pretty much told him how you felt. I told him how I felt. I was tired of holding back, guys. I mean, I'm sorry if I apologize for my language, because when I get heated in the heat of the moment, I'll cut you out. And he's lucky he wasn't in the arm's reach, because he might have got yanked. You was my latest. Yeah, I did check that out, James. You better settle down, man. You're getting crazy, getting too close to him. You need to get some backup out there with you. I can't wait to get out there with you, James. Man, that's gonna be fun. It's coming. It's coming fast. These months are flying by. It seemed like winter just went so quick. It went so quick. Right. Thanks. Thanks, Yvette. You're right though, but I do apologize, because you guys don't need to hear the shit. It's only one that you know what I'm saying. It's only one a hole that's doing it, and he's the only one that I should be going after. Not all y'all, but you guys got my back, and that meant a lot. Just to let it rip. That's it, right? Sometimes you got to. Sometimes you just gotta let them know how you feel. And you ain't gonna keep taking their bullshit. You keep it ain't just me that they're messing with. I left it alone for a lot of months, didn't even mention them, just so I didn't give them the yeah, I mean, put them in the spotlight, which what they wanted. So he just hit that right button. He got them signs posted up on there, and he restricted to where I can't even go up there anymore. So that set me off. That only didn't affect me, but it affected every researcher that wants to go up there. It's just all bad, and that was kind of jacked up on his part for making arrangements to get that shit restricted. What is going on, everybody? Jeff's here, man, guys. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. I gotta say, Fred in the hole. He got a job today, and he's working right now. He got his car. Jeff got his house. He's moved in. He's here, but he's in the shower. Go figure. He got his own house, and he's still in my house taking a damn shower. Talk about he got to pay the water bill. I do too. He's learning though, but you gotta love kids. Kids are great. That's what I said, James. He's doing good. Everybody doing good, but you gotta love your kids, man. You gotta love them. And the only thing that sucks about your kids, they grow up and then they think they're grown. My kids are at the age right now. They're at like the teenage from 12 to 18, and that's when they think that they're grown and they know everything, and they just want it's all bad. I wish they could just stay little babies when they're needed. You know what I mean? When they're funny, when they're cool to be around, when they do fun things. But now all of a sudden they grow up and turn into that. You don't know what to do, but put on the boxing gloves and let's get it. That's all you can do. Thanks, Diane, for the happy birthday. That's what I said, Mama. Just speaking of him, he grows up, and I look at him, fresh out the shower, clean, just to do Friday Night Live. He's late. So he's late for Friday Night Live, so he get in the shower. It says, "Hey Jeffrey, how was your shower?" Dedication. Yeah, I don't know if he smells good. He take 4 showers and still had that. He lets him, man. When he lets him rip, we ain't gonna go there. But I hope Bigfoot has a nice birthday gift for you. Yeah, we had an interesting see on. If you guys, some of you guys got to see them the footage that Scott Milliken been sending me. They're from the last three videos that I went to, like the maze, they're the maze where she watched me, she followed me, she watched me set up the plot watcher and everything. I thought I thought nobody was watching, but she was there. She watched me set it up. So I don't know what's going to happen there with that. It's been out there for about 2 weeks now. That plot watcher been sitting there. Hopefully we get something good on that. But it's that whole segment's been a series of the maze. It's been a series of Bigfoot land, and it's been uh, around the top of that big hole around this restricted area. It's like a combination of them 3 spots all in the one segment. All them man, he got some great footage out of them 3 videos. Great footage.
What can recording?
Huh?
They said Can's recording something.
Can, yes, please record it all for us. Thank you. She probably about to do something. Oh shit. AKN, wasn't you supposed to get some eggs for that 1,000? If it get 1,000 comments, you was gonna bust a dozen of eggs on his head? Is that what you're talking about? Thanks, Sue. That means a lot. Thank everybody for the happy birthday wishes. I just makes me feel old. What you sipping on? Some coffee? I wish I was sipping on something. Tomorrow I'll probably be sipping on something. Like once a year, New Year's, birthdays, I celebrate. And I need to celebrate because we had a hard year, guys. I ain't gonna lie. We took a lot of beatings. We went through the ringer. And this year finally starting to
Everybody
show
was not how old you're gonna be.
some good signs. I ain't telling you guys how old I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be 16 tomorrow. He's 18. I'm gonna be 16 tomorrow. Jeff is 29. Right.
Hey,
There
Muscles.
goes Muscles attacking me again. Hey man, that's my heart. You're playing with Muscles. But thanks. That definitely helps us. Yeah. Hey, it helps us a lot. Especially with me trying to get on the road. That's the only thing left to do, left on the bucket list, to get back on the road so we can just get in the car and do whatever we want to do. Actually, we got Fred. He got a car now. He got a job, so he can get us there. But it's nothing like your own car. It's nothing like it. You got to pay $20 to go to the store. You got to pay $15. Man, it's nothing like your own car. 2 eggs, but no. No, you said a dozen, Karen. Don't try to change it. And I want to film it. So you got over 1,000 comments on that video. I even buy the eggs. I was going to say 21. Thanks, Leah. That's it. That's how we gonna keep it. I say 39. We taking bets on here? For real, my car just shit on me. My car sitting down in my grandma's on 3 legs, on 3 wheels. Man, but I'm getting it together. I'm getting it together. That shit, it needs a Cadillac converter. It's clogged up, so I'm putting a whole new exhaust on it. And something else, the battery's dead from the winter, from setting out winter. So I got to mess with that. And then I'm back on the road again. So soon, Father and Son, hit the like button. Right. Oh, you got to mess with the tranny junket. Send it to the junkyard, Lori. Man, I'm glad I ain't got that tranny problem because I'll be looking for a new car. It depends what kind of car you got too. And if you got a mechanic around the house that knows what he's doing, because them junkyard, the car shops, they know how to stick it to a man. They know how to put it to you.
39.
Mike said 39. Mike's lying. I wish I was 39 though. Happy birthday. I'm on YouTube now. Cool. Thanks, Jack.
If y'all guess the right age, I'll tell y'all. If I see the right age in the comments, I'll say your name like I right.
Someone get you a military flashlight for your birthday. I wish, but I got some good flashlights now. We're ready. We're ready for a night vision. We tried it two different occasions. 2 separate occasions we tried this. And you seen what happened. Jeffrey,
ooh,
even Mike. Oh shit.
Aaron.
Oh damn, my mom done told on me. But everybody close. Aaron was the closest. Oh, yep, Aaron was the closest. 45, Richard. Hey, Richard, quit watching. Matter of fact, block Richard for saying 45. Lori said 46. Block her too. She's the moderator. I can't block her. She blocked my ass. You guys are great, man. I wouldn't know what to do without you guys because
Mhm.
you guys keep me on my feet.
Definitely
I
breaking
mean,
my mood up.
shit. I would feel down and out just thinking what I'm gonna do next. How am I gonna pull this shit off? And then I sat down here for a little while and bullshit with you guys, and it's like f everything else. You guys are. I mean, you forget everything that's going on around you. It's like what's going on here in the moment, and that's what's cool. That's why I like you guys. What's going on, Pam? I see you on there. Pam, thank you so much for this editing, for this firewall protection on this computer. That means so much. This computer is so protected right now because of you. I wouldn't be able to be. We wouldn't be doing what we're doing if it wasn't for you guys. You see Jeffrey's editing work, the intro and outro. That's nice. That's nice. I didn't know he had it in him. I didn't know it. Thanks, Dad. I didn't know he had it in him. I like the shit out of it. And the ending. The ending got like, subscribe, comment, and he got the PO box for if you guys want to send fan mail. It's 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 right on point. He's going to be 72. Oh damn, Kyan. Wait till you get home. I know where you live. Okay, Kyan, 75. Kiss my 75-year-old ass. Great work. Yeah, Jeffrey, you did do a good job. I like that. He ain't done
Thanks,
yet.
everyone.
He ain't done yet. He's gonna be working on some more shit.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to do a little. He's working on something like for the channel, like a little commercial for the header up on top for when you guys. I want something like that for the top of the whole YouTube page that describes all of us,
Mm-hmm.
like each one of us, and I think he'll pull it off. He'll pull it off. That how at the end always gets me. He did. Jeffrey, that's actual Bigfoot scream. Actual Bigfoot how. Jeffrey got that. I don't see a drinking in your wooden hands. I hope it's yeah. Yeah. Both of them pulled that shit. They wasn't dehydrated. They both had Mountain Dew and Mike had Pepsi coming the whole way up the
Right.
mountain. As soon as we got through there, coming through them rocks like that, and when we got through, we smelled him. I think that's what got them. That's what started it. That's what initiated their fear because they could smell him coming down it like over top of us. You can taste it. It was so bad. And then as soon as we got outside the rocks, started coming, they would not move no further. No further. They was done. But do you guys know that where they stopped, where they like refused to push on any further is where most of them pictures came from. They was all around us and they knew it. They felt it. They both of them claimed they felt sick, nauseous, like I did the time before that. So I really can't knock if they were sick or not because I felt the same thing they was describing. I bought you a military flashlight. We'll bring it when we go. Sound like a plan, Claire. Sound like a plan. Claire, we've been trying to get out there for months now. It's starting to warm up. It's starting to warm up. We're gonna get out there. You make Friday real again, Jeff. You're 56. Hey, you're still young. You're still young.
Mm-hmm.
Your sons are so funny. When they're together, and if I can actually trick them to get out there, the trick is to get them out there and so far out there to where it'll be dark halfway out. You know what I mean? And they ain't got no choice but to walk out in the dark. That's the only way I'm gonna have to do it. That's the only way. What's going on, Whitford? Good to see you. Do you have to say boots over sneakers in the woods? Don't want to twist it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing is with the boots I have are like, they feel like 20 pounds each. And by the time, and just to walk out the Bigfoot land alone, it's like 5 miles to get there.
Yeah, it's
And and then to walk through there and all around there. By the time you get back out just to the road, the old logging road, man, my feet, I just want to lay down and go to sleep. It's like I can't do no more. So it's like I have to wear tennis shoes because I can't. It, what's your shoe size? I wear 10 and a half. Not that that really matters. I didn't like the way everyone was saying that Jeffrey was a coward. Well, see, the reason why I do that, Wendy, is like push them to their limits.
Like reverse psychology.
It's like you got bitch in your. I hated that. I hated that. You know what I mean? My mom. I heard that a lot. Every time somebody wanted me to go do something and I didn't want to do it, that's the first thing out of my. You go ahead. You got bitch in your blood. You ain't. Don't go home. Just pack up. And I hated that, and it made me want to do it. So that's why that was like my way of pushing him and to getting go a little bit further and go a little bit further. Yeah, they're funny. They're funny with that hydrated shit. They were just scared to go any further. Jeffrey seen that footprint. It was like about, I say,
it does look easy on video.
13, 14 inches. And it was about 4 or 5 inches wide. And I think that's what scared them. They found that footprint and then they kept hearing them talking. No, don't quit. What's going on here?
The computer's on. Why did he? All right, there we go.
It was talking about shut down. Fill in the comments. They were all saying it. I don't know what happened there. I know they were scared. They were definitely scared. Once they found the footprints, they smelled them, and then they was talking. They was talking on, like, one was on this side and one was on this side, and they was talking to each other. And that's what scared them. That's what, like, they was shook. They would not move another step. Kay-Ann was ready to roll. She was good to go. Even though she heard, like, the woman was on this side, it sounded like a female voice on this side, and like a deaf dude talking on this side, and they was talking back and forth to each other. And I was trying to get them to shut up so I can get it on film and shit. And he was, no, Dad, let's just go home. I'm getting dizzy, Dad. I can't swallow.
Yeah,
Dad.
I don't even remember really happening. Like, I just remember just snapping out and just wanting to get out of there. That's all. I don't even I remember the voices, but after that, I just feel like I just blacked out. Like, I don't remember any of it. Like, I just wanted to get out of there. I didn't remember nothing. Nothing was phasing me out there. I just wanted to leave.
And that was just real. Everything happens as it happened. And do you think they spread some sort of chemical in there that makes you sick? No, I think they have something where they're just so strong. I think they can. I don't know what it is, but they can control your mind somehow. They can, like, set fear into you somehow. I don't know how they do it, but I've seen it done. I've seen it happen to Fred. I've seen it happen to Mike. I've seen it happen to Colorado Bigfoot. I mean, Colorado Bigfoot got zapped. He was zoomed in on a Bigfoot in between. It was like a wild tree, and the Bigfoot was standing there. A lot of you guys seen it. He was filming it, and he hollered for Dan. Hey, Dan, look, there's a Bigfoot down here. He's right there looking. Let's walk down here and check him out. And then he turned around and went the other direction. Like the Bigfoot said, you ain't coming over here, and pushed him the other direction. Fred did the exact same thing. We went in between these rocks and like this little cavern, this little cave. And when he went in, he filmed down underneath this rock ledge, and then he looked straight ahead, and there was a Bigfoot standing there. He blinked 2 times, and then Fred hurried up and went back down to what he was already filming. Like, he seen it, like, oh shit. And then I seen it too many times. They definitely have some kind of infrasound or something. They somehow zap your mind. I was at Bigfoot in a hole, and when I came up around to the top, I didn't know where I was, who I was, what I was doing there. How do I get out of there? For like 10 seconds, I was like, what the? It scared the shit out of me. I made a doctor's appointment and had all these tests done, thinking that my mind was going on me, and everything came back normal. and I didn't want to say that I was out looking for Bigfoot, and I think that the damn thing zapped me. I didn't want to say that to the doctor, but I told him that I just like was out there in the woods walking, hiking, and I forgot everything. I didn't know my name, who I was, where I was, how I got there, all that shit. And it's like it was hard to explain to him that I think Bigfoot might have got me, and I'm not sure. But it came back, everything was cool. The only thing I can chalk it up to is he did something to me. And then coming out of the maze, I went all the way back in there and I looked in. As soon as I came out, I felt the exact same way they're describing. All dizzy. I felt sick in my stomach, lightheaded. I thought I was going to fall and hit the rocks. And it passed. As fast as it came, it went. Bigfoot is some next level shit. Yeah. Man, the more it seemed like the more you learn about them, the less you know. If that makes sense. It's like as soon as you think you got them figured out, they'll do something else to let you know that you don't know shit. And that's just how it is when it comes to these guys. They're tricksters, and they will have fun with you as long as I don't know. I can't explain it, but just last couple 6-7 months, they've been playing with us. They've been doing tricks on us. They've been taking my coffee cup from one spot and putting it to another spot ahead of us where I'm at. I mean, they've been doing a few different things. I swear that track you took a pic of is a reptilian. I'm pretty sure it is too, Henry. I don't want to missay that. How did I say that? Gypsy Heart.
Gypsy Heart.
I appreciate that. That means a lot, Gypsy Heart. Man, that's $20 closer to me being out on the road. Because all this money is going to my car and just get me out onto the road. My mom said, "Do you think the Bigfoot looks at you differently now after watching you?" It seemed like they watched us grow up. I mean, not really. Actually, they kind of did watch us grow up because we're from them woods, and even as a little child, I rode my quad through them, but I never knew about Bigfoot. But they seen me, you know what I mean, going down through the trails and up through the other side. For many years, I did it, and they've always seen me. And then, like 10 years ago, when we went on not even 10 years ago, 8, 7 years maybe, we went on that first vacation, and I had that sighting where a Bigfoot came out of a field, like one step in the middle of the field, the next step was on the wood line. And I've been infatuated ever since. Woodburger Farm. Welcome to the party. Hey, he's the star of the show right there. He's the man. He's the man, Woodburger. But what was I talking about? See, he's
comments.
Huh?
I'm sitting here reading all the comments.
That's what I
keep
saw.
coming
I
in.
seen Woodburger Farm on there, and I forgot completely what I was talking about on that. I must have been telling a lie, guys. Oh yeah, but I know what I was talking about. And then now that I got older and started looking for them, at first they was kind of like skittish. When we first got into the woods, you can hear everything crashing away from us. And there wasn't no parts of us for like the first couple of years. And then we just didn't give up. We kept going into the same areas, going in.
What was that?
What was that?
I like that name. What was that?
I like that name too. I like that name a lot. But thanks. And now these past 6-7 months, they've been doing things out of the ordinary that they normally don't do. And they're changing their ways around us. Whether they're used to us, like they know us, like things are happening every single time we go out there. Usually they're in one of the three spots. We'll start over in Bigfoot land. If we don't get no activity, we'll circle around, go down to the ravine, and usually down by the Bigfoot hole. If they ain't down there, they're up there. If they ain't either spot, you ain't getting nothing for that day. They're off doing their own thing somewhere. Woodburgers at you. Oh, he probably did. Made me forget. Here, this is my new girlfriend right here. Will you give me some coffee? My new wifey.
Stop on.
What's going on, Nate? I see you.
It's like I knew.
Jeff again. Let's go. Let's go, Bigfoot. You can stay at my house, Brian. Here, I am close to Gettysburg. I got. Hey, sound like a plan, Debbie. Hit me up on Facebook on Messenger. We'll get some plans because that is a part of my plan. We're going to film Gettysburg. We want to do it overnight there, and that's going to be. That's one of my favorite spots to go to, Gettysburg, because you always see something crazy there, and that'll be on the paranormal channel that I didn't start yet. I will soon. I will soon. We can we can make it like a weekend thing. One day we'll head out to Gettysburg and do it overnight there, and then the next day we can head out to the woods and track down some Bigfoot in your neck of the woods. Like Mr. Rogers will be out there asking him, "Hey, you want to be neighbors?" But hey, we'll get something together. Just hit me up on Messenger. And that goes for all you guys, man. I plan on doing a lot of shit this year when it comes to squatching and the paranormal world. I want to go full time. Thanks, Lori. But I want to go full time with it. My hands was full. I would have did it. I would have did it. I don't mind. Lori doing her job. I don't mind. What's your cameras in? Sign something. Oh, Mary got it. I heard from the grapevine that $50.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron,
okay, you got the 8.
Aaron,
Be safe.
get going out there, be safe, and make sure you watch Phil Snyder videos. I already did it 10 times over, Aaron, and you know what happened to him. I'm hoping don't happen to me. But I'm barking up them woods. I'm barking up the same path that he. I'm with you, Aaron. I know what you're talking about, and thanks. That means more than a little bit. $50, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
That's not about.
That's great, man. That's great. You guys are great. That just it's like going through my head. I'm about to be on the road. Thanks to you guys. You guys put me up, guys, man. If it wasn't for you guys, I think I'd be on the street. Because I'm not shitting you. Because I'm gonna be real with you guys for a minute, and I don't do this too often, and I don't like really show my feelings or emotions too much. Scott Willis, number one. I don't get into my emotions too much, but give me 1 minute, guys. You guys really turned us into who we are. You created us and pushed us to do what we got to do to put Bigfoot in the front line. And it seemed like every time that I'm ready to give up, when I'm ready to turn my back on it, or I'm down and out when everybody's going their own direction, when Fred was going through his thing, my kids are going through their thing. It seemed like when I was all out of options, it seemed like you guys were there at the right time. Like you guys are my guardian angel. It seemed like as soon as I needed to bail Fred out, I turned around the very next day. You guys sent me the money, and Fred was free, and I wouldn't been able to do that on my own. So it's like every time I turn around, you guys are there to pick me up when I fall, to keep us going, and that to me makes us family, and that's real. That's real, and I'm going to keep on keeping on, no matter if them guys want to stick with me and keep doing what we do. I'm going to keep doing what we do, and it's going to be for you guys. Like Mike says, I'm doing this for you guys. That means a lot.
Mike's favorite verse for the longest was, "We're doing this for you guys."
That's Mike's favorite line, but that does mean a lot, guys. That pushing me. That's what if you notice these videos, I've been pushing the envelope a little bit further than I used to. I used to be a straight bitch when it comes to getting into these holes, But messing with Fred and going into this hole and going into that hole, it's like I don't even think about it anymore. I just do it. It's like I don't realize that I'm walking into danger and I'm going into this hole and some could be in there to punch me in the face, and I don't think about it until I'm already up in there and looking around. I was like, hey man, did you just mess up? It's weird, but I'm gonna keep on keeping on, and it's because you guys, Bigfoot Busters. I'd love to make this a working form. Stop, right, right. You said it first, Woodburger. You said it first.
Gotta diss somebody or something.
Brooke, that means a lot.
Not something.
Hey, the videos are getting better. I'm trying, I gotta say, I'm trying on keeping it steady, but the train out there walking and filming and shaking, it's like it's hard to do. It's hard to keep everything steady. Later in life, they got them camera stabilizers, so it don't matter how rocky the train is. The camera sits inside the stabilizer, and no matter what, that's my next investment. That's it would be like a movie, like watching your TV show. That's my next investment. Somebody told me to get that, and they're right. I can't think of who told me to get that, but I absolutely have to get that. Right now, I'm just using a regular tripod stick, and it's when I'm walking around the woods with just this stick, it's kind of I gotta work with what I got. It's 100% correct. Scott stepped away, had to reload. Scott stepped away. Oh yeah, Scott. Scott is number one on our list. He's number one on our team for sure. Cause he helps us out more than we should. Actually, I can't even say that enough. What kind of camera is it again? Who you talking to, Mama? Real clef. What kind of camera am I using? Or are you talking a camera? Are you talking to Robert? See see what happens when I don't pay attention, you guys are comments. Bodine, are you the government trying to run everything? No, but the government's trying to run me. They're trying to shut me down. I can't even say it's the government, guys. I'm not even going to go out on a limb and get myself into trouble and say no dumb shit like that. I retract that statement. I am looking into it. He ready for your comments afterwards. He is not ignoring. Yeah, guys, forgive me if I miss that. That's what I'm saying. That when I'm talking to you guys, I'm kind of looking at myself, and I should be looking over there. And I apologize if I miss your comment. I do see them all because after the live feed, I'll go back and read everybody's comment. Don't think I don't, because I really do. I won't miss anything. But if I do while we're on live, just post it again, and I'll try my best to check it out. Excuse me for Blair. I can't run. Jeff, I want Bigfoot Busters. I want to come out with you one day. I just missed it. All right. From you, I think. We're in Fayette County, Pennsylvania, Connerville. And Bigfoot Busters, hey, hit me up on Facebook. We'll set something up. Check out some spots for sure. That'd be cool. That goes for any of you guys. Anybody want to come out with us, as long as you ain't no psycho trying to kill somebody, you guys more than welcome to come and join us. You know what I mean? Come out and have a good time, explore the forest, and whatever happens, happens. That's what we do. We just go out there, have a good time, forget the world that even exists, and just enjoy the forest. And something always happens, rather good or bad, or something always is interesting happens out in that forest.
That be there.
No, I hope not. I hope she's still in your barn. I'm scared to death of Deb. I hope she don't come.
How will you scream for that?
Lori, you're more than welcome anytime. We sent you a request on Facebook. All right, I'll get to that and I'll accept it for sure. Gypsy Heart, if I'm saying it right. I'll remember the name and I'll definitely add you on. I will slow you down. Hey, we're on your page. We'll walk with you. You won't slow me down. Debbie's coming out soon. I hope not. Man, she was really trying to kill us. That's scary. That's what's terrifying. That's the only thing about inviting you guys out. That's why I want you guys to come and join me over on Facebook. We'll talk on Messenger, BS a little while, and we'll set some plans up and head out to the woods because I gotta try to fill you out a little bit, so just in case. But you can't fill out a serial killer, so you just gotta take the chance. Guys, you want to come out and join us? You come out and join us. Thanks, Lori. That
Yeah,
means a
who is
lot.
this Bodine dude? Because he keeps commenting some weird stuff. Federal Investigation Squad, Incorporated, and then are those coordinates? No, six. No, that ain't 6-1. I don't know. PS.
What are you getting at, Bodie?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering because they were saying.
Hey, moderators, don't block him. I'm trying to get some answers off of him. Who are you, Bodine, and what are you talking about? I'm seeing him. I'm just wondering what he's talking about. I have an idea what he is and what he's about. I'm a good. All right, Wilbur. The woman is scary. I was worried. Man, I didn't even know until after I reviewed the footage and heard the shit that she was saying. We're in Florida. It's hot down there. We listening. That's what I'm saying. Bodine ain't saying nothing. He said all that crazy shit, but then what is that? My charge papers for my docket number or something from going to the hey, I didn't know it was restricted until I got there. How you gonna know until you go? How you gonna charge me for being on restricted land if you don't know it's restricted till you see it's restricted?
Mm-hmm.
Then we left. If you want to charge me for that, hey man, let's get it. I ain't scared. You come with me. You carry the camera. I'll carry the gun. See, that's just it, Debbie. When it comes to these guys out here, let me share that. Thanks. Oh, it was blocked. But Debbie, I seen what it said. And coming out here, we tried that shit. We brought a guy. He had his permit. And he brought a gun out. And for the first couple of days, we ain't see nothing. We spent the night out there, didn't see nothing, didn't hear nothing. And then the very next time we went, we told him just leave it at home. Matter of fact, we didn't even bring him. We just left him at home. And then everything was happening around us. Everything. Jeffrey, what time did he comment? Oh, I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you. I ain't worried about him. He won't comment what he's talking about. Something about the government, something and docket numbers like them. Hey, whatever. Looks like he vanished. Yeah. Hopefully, I don't get raided, guys. Hey, what can you do? He's just a tool looking for attention. That's what I said, and that's why I try not to feed into that shit. But when I went down there and seen that, and then seen his post, that kind of set me off because what are they protecting? They're going to use this to hide that. I mean, it's common sense. They didn't restrict it until I found them tracks. He said he was there 15 years investigating that area. Where's your videos? Where's your pictures? Where's your evidence? The only thing that I see on his website is that he's been tracking me for a long time. This goes back years. He's been tracking me and posting up. The very first overnight we did, he went out there and turned us in for camping out on state game land, for setting a bonfire on state game land. That was our very first run-in with that dude. Why would you turn us in for that? I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna rant today. This ain't about a rant. I was in a good mood, but this dude, he was following me for years, I think he has something to do with. I can't say he has something to do with hacking or any of that, but he's been a part of it, I think, because he does have my videos from the last channel, and he's the only one that has my videos from the last channel. So that tells me a great deal. All right, X Explorer. Thanks for even hanging out with us, man. Keep it lit here. All right. He needs a hug. Guys, I couldn't find him nowhere here. What time did he come? I have no idea. Right, Laura? But that's all we can do, man. Just take the good with the bad and keep on fighting. Keep on keeping on. It was 6:40. I don't know if them was my new charges he posting up or what. We'll find out. I guess time will tell. We ain't break no charges. Everything we did was on film, and it's posted on YouTube. So what can you do but do it? Keep doing it. You know what I mean? There's no laws on saying that we're not allowed on state game land outside of hunting season. We're not hunting. We're just filming nature. If there's a law on filming nature, then hey, man, I should be arrested years ago. You know where Bigfoot lands are, that we don't bring the wrong people into it. Yeah, you're right about that. You're safe, Jeff. I hope so, but you never know nowadays, especially with him, because he did turn us in once. And if we do go back to that spot, if we go back into that cave, he will make sure the feds come and pick us up, without a doubt. Without, trust me, if we go near that area anytime soon, we will be locked up, and he will make sure that happens. Right? You're so right. I don't want to say the name and mess it up, but is this Skocum? You're definitely right. I'm never going back to that spot. I'm not stupid. It'll never happen. Oh no. Guys, somebody block Scott Willis. Whoever blocked Scott Willis, unblock him. He is a number. He's a number one donator to our channel, and you guys blocked him. He funds us. He's the one that sends our equipment, and please unblock him. Whoever blocked him, unblock that man. And he's a great supporter. Definitely unblock him. Scott Willis. I found him. He's got to be some kid or jerk being a troll. I can block him. Yeah, Mary, you can block him, but when you do that, can you unblock Scott Willis? Somebody blocked him. He might have. Somebody got to unblock Scott Willis for sure, because he helps us out a lot. Monthly, every month, he helps us out a lot. So you guys got to unblock him. Bodine probably did. They are. They definitely do. You're right about that. Skokum. I f- um we trying to, right, Debbie? Debbie's like the peacekeeper. Hey, there ain't no fighting on her. She got this double barrel. It's like a shotgun weapon and shit. I don't see where he was blocked. I'll go back after the live and unblock him. I think he's under a different name. I'll get it after the live stream. But if you see Scott Willis, no matter what he says, guys, moderators, please do not block him. I don't care what he says. Do not. I mean, he's entitled to his opinion. All others, block the shit out of him. Block the shit out of him. Bodine was timed out. That's cool, Lori. Lori's on it. All right, but that's enough of that. We done talking about these trolls and dumbasses just trying to bring us down. Let's move on to the next beat, because I ain't worried about them. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. We ain't gonna stop it, right? So come them, the moderators, they do their job. Mary last week, she was hammering them. Now this week, Lori and Mary's tag teaming. They're tag teaming each other. Just so better be careful out there, guys. Don't get yourself blocked. I like everybody on here. Y'all part of the family, man. Let's keep it simple on here. There's the hairy man in the UK. He is like Bigfoot. Yeah, let's move on. Right? That's what I say, Dan. But anyways, guys, it's starting to warm up. I mean, the weather's changing. That's cool, Mary. I think he's under a different name. I'll get him. I'll get him after the live. Jeff is 43. Oh, no, hell no, I ain't 43. Who lied to you? You guys can block me. Oh, damn. There goes she. There he is. There he is. Scott Willis. My man. See, you ain't blocked. Thanks, man. Thanks for the birthday wishes. That means a lot. I did not block him. Oh, yeah, everybody's cool. Everybody's cool. You moderators are the best. Trust me. You guys handle your job. Hey, I ain't say one bad thing about you guys. You guys are great. But what does that fit in the fish tank? Nah, it's amphibians. See, I started an amphibian tank, and I want to do like a habitat on it where it takes care of itself. Right now, I have a couple of pond frogs. I have a couple baby bullfrogs. I have a great big African salamander that runs tunnels all through that dirt. And later on, I'm gonna start planting some live plants in through there. So it's gonna turn out pretty cool. Thanks for the birthday wish, Martha. That means a lot. I made it back. Oh shit, Sunshine Girl's back on here. Hey, we're gonna hang out for a little while tonight. We're gonna hang out. Thanks, Frank, man. Hey, it's just another day. That birthday is just another. You guys try to make me feel old. The little baby frogs we got. Oh yeah, Can. Yeah, she got them for us. Can't do. You bet. Yeah, we'll stick with 38, Debbie. I spoke it. I spoke a couple of times, and it was as if I was blocked. What kind of plants? 41. No, just live water plants. I want to get some water plants planted on this side, and there's a waterfall that runs down. It's like on one side's a pond, and then it goes over into the dirt. And I just want some crazy stuff going on all across there. But my fault, Scott. I talked to the moderators. It won't happen again. It won't happen again, Scott. I was talking the same. Hey, hey guys, I was looking that now that I seen that, I was checking out Real Cloth Mama's channel, and you guys need to get over there and subscribe. She getting some views, but you guys ain't hitting that subscribe button. Show some love. Hit that subscribe. All right, Scott. I'll message you after the live, man. Take it easy. You need to be more aggressive in your investigation. Well, I'm going to do a couple things different this year. Um, like on one day, I'm going to go out solo, just by myself, and run, see what happens by myself. And then one day, I'm going to go with the whole crew. Like I'm gonna keep rotating it. You know what I mean? I don't just to keep it different and switch it up here and there. But every other time, I'm gonna be by myself, and then I'm gonna be with the whole crew. Because a lot of times I want to sneak through there and try to catch some shit, and you can't sneak through there as much. And when you got 6 or 7 people stepping on them leaves, crunching on sticks, it's hard to do what you want to do. So I decided throughout this spring, when the forest comes to life and shit, it's gonna be every other day. One day I'll go up there and I'll track through there by myself and see what happens. And then another day we'll go into a spot to where the whole team's going out there and just tracking and seeing what happens. So I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna try to start. I've been saying this, guys, but I want to do a video a day. I want to keep it going every day. Just go full time at it. I'm trying to turn it into a full time thing between the paranormal and the Bigfoot world. I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. You need to take a burner phone. See, that's another thing, guys. When it comes to these phones and the Bigfoot world, it's already Bigfoot land's already compromised. The caves, I keep calling them caves, but they're stone quarries. The asshole corrected me on the old stone quarries. They're compromised now. It seemed like these phones they're tracking us from our phones. So we're going. Nobody that's going will have a phone. You'd be going at your own risk. I can't save you. You're on your own. If anything pops off, I'm telling you in the beginning before anybody goes. But that's the way it's got to be. No, I'm going to have to leave the phones in the car. We're going to have to go up, get dropped off, and go do our thing, and then get picked up at a different location. Just little things like that to throw them off, because they're always trying to stay a step ahead of me, and I got to keep staying a step ahead of them. And toward the end, I got lazy and didn't really care about him at all, and I just left him follow me around to my spots. And in result of that, the caverns now restricted. It was state game land, now it's restricted. The Bigfoot lands all marked up from the road all the way back to our camp spot is all tagged up the whole way back through there, so they can come and check periodically to see if we're back at camping to catch us. I mean, it's just off the wall shit. They're trying to stop us from doing what we like to do, and it's not going to happen. We're going to expand. We're going to expand like you wouldn't believe, guys. There's thousands and thousands of miles of forest around me. They're going to have a hard time tracking. They're going to have a hard time tracking. This year is going to be fun. And I see that take the battery out. These phones, the newer phones are designed to where you can't take the battery out. You can't. You turn them on. I've turned it off already. Believe it or not, I turned the phone off thinking that I could take it in there, and if I need it, I can just turn it back on and use it when I need to. I turned it off, put it in my backpack. When I took it out to use it, it was on. It was that the phone turned on by itself. So that, I mean, when they're ready to track you, they can turn the shit on, locate you, do what they want to do. Best thing to do, leave the phone where at home. Leave the phone at home. Take the chance and just go out. That's the only way you can do it. AK Martha. Thanks, man. That means a lot. That means a lot. You guys, that means a lot. And keep on watching, because we're gonna keep on going. It was crazy there. My kids are 29 and 33, still talk about everything that happened in that house. Watch Shane Dawson about phones. I definitely will check that out. That's why you don't need to be going out there by yourself at night. Oh, guys, shit. I'm glad you said that. Did you see the last video, the Bigfoot clips, the one I posted on Facebook, his face? That was from, I was out testing when I first got that night vision camera, and we went out there to the Bluff Charge area to try out the night vision camera with barely any light. Guys, when I got up to the top of that waterfall, and I was standing there shining back, he was there. He was 10 feet out, and I didn't even see him because the light was dim. The light only showed so far out, and he stayed right at that light, like right at the borderline where the light ended. And but Scott Malika caught his ass. He was standing there, and you can see him looking at me like he was thinking about something, and then he backed out, straight backed out. That was amazing. He was no further than 10 feet right in front of me that night. I was by myself out there, and he could have jumped on me. It's like he thought about it. He watched me. He looked at me, and then he backed out. I was like, that it gave me goosebumps when every time I watch that clip, it gives me goosebumps. It's like a 7, 8 second clip. It freaked me out, guys. If you didn't watch that, it's the last video I just posted. It's the last picture of that video, and it's on Facebook page. Most of you guys are a member on Into the Woods with Jeff on Facebook. If you ain't, there's a lot of good pictures that you guys are missing. Go over there and check it out. I'll add you on as a member. Just click that button and hit that like button while we're at it, while we're thinking about it. Wherever you go, the Sasquatch going to follow. Well, that clan there is. I'm kind of worried about that clan because them guys know where they are. They know that they're there, and it's all tagged up. And that particular clan seems to be staying in that same area up in Bigfoot land. They don't go far from that area. It's like they love them rocks. They've been there since I found the Bigfoot tracks last year. I think I found that spot last year or the year before last, the winter before last. I found footprints that took me straight back to Bigfoot land into them rocks. And we got whooped at, and me and Jeff turned around and beat feet back out of there. And then springtime, we started going out there and looking around. And that's when we started having our run-ins with them and started going ever since. And lately, they've been interacting with us. They haven't been pushing off. They actually been like laying low and watching us, poking out. I mean, we're getting some good footage. You guys got to check our last one out. I see 2 thumbs down. Hey man, even the thumbs down help. Even them that thumbs down help. Up or down, it don't matter. Just hit something. You guys, you're gonna get the dislikes no matter what you do in life. You got one asshole everywhere you go, no matter what you do. But what can you do? What can you do? But keep it going. Keep it going. That happened to me too, man. Alan, that does. The government just sees them as a, yeah, pretty much. And I think it's going to backfire on them because there's a lot of changes going on. I noticed Bigfoot land is not the same at all. They're changing that forest. It's weird. It's totally different. Ever since people been going in there, it seemed like lately they've been going in there, and it shows. building walls, barricades of nothing but brush, 6, 7 feet high, and they'll be maybe 50 yards long, where you gotta really climb and fight through to get into them, and it won't just be one barricade. It'd be layers of barricades that you got to go through. It's they're building up like a defense, and they shouldn't have to. And in our human world, when you build up a defense, you're getting ready for a fight. So I don't. I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case, and it's not going to be us, because them guys already, them Sasquatch know us. They know all my kids. They see us all the time, every other day, every day. They see us up there. They know us. I think they know the assholes, who the good people from the bad people are, and I think they're taking measures against the bad people. I see a lot of that. And if you guys watch the videos, you see the structures, you can see the big change from last year's Bigfoot land to this year's Bigfoot land. It's totally different. It's crazy, totally different. Yeah, I do, gift Laura. I have this rain stick. I've been trying to get it up to Bigfoot land for like 2 months now. I can't get it up there, but it's going up this weekend. I'm taking it up this weekend up to Bigfoot land. I want to go check out the deer camp, the plot watcher, so bad to see what's on it. It's only been up there for like 2 or 3 weeks. I think this is the third week it's been up there on that maze. I want to go up there and check it out so bad, see what I caught. But I just want to give it time. Just let the forest come to light, and I'll let maybe 2 weeks of the spring coming in and the animals running around, and then I'll go in, I'll change the SD card, and I'll change the batteries, and then I'll just leave it where it's at for the rest of the summer. And then at the end of the summer, I'll go back and get it, and then we'll see what happens throughout that summer. It'll be cool to see a whole summer time lapse and on the maze. It'll be amazing. Probably the ones we blocked, Jeff. Yeah, you're probably right, Mary. I hope they love the rain stick. Yeah, I think they will. I think they will. What I'm hoping is I can go back up later, and we'll be hearing that rain stick sound that it makes. Hopefully we'll hear them playing with it up there is what I'm hoping. U.S. old hippie love rain sticks. Oh, us old hippies love rain sticks. I don't know if I shared with you guys. I might have, but it's a real native rain stick. It cost me like $52 to get this thing. I'm losing my voice. I can't believe that. This thing wasn't cheap, but they're worth it. When you turn it upside down, it makes a crazy sound. And it does it for a while. So I'm hoping when I take it up there and give it to them, I'm hoping like a couple weeks later I go back up and they'll be up there playing with it. They're cool to have. They are cool to have around. But I'm gonna give it. This is one of the gifts I'm gonna take up there, and I'm gonna gift them with that. And I got a bag of red apples. I'm gonna take up there, and 2 jars of peanut butter. I'm gonna take up there and give to them. I'm going mine. I'm in Sacramento. How many are what? Suckum. I missed something. Oh, you got a little one. I see it up there. They're expensive. I don't even know how they're made. They're cool. They're really cool to have. It's a real native rain stick. Actual native made that. It's a musical rain stick. Thanks. So that could happen to any of us if we weren't in there with you. Yeah. There's something in those rocks. Did you see the picture where the Sasquatch? I just posted it right before I went live, so a lot of you guys probably didn't get a chance to see. It's the Bigfoot. It's called My Bigfoot Tribe, found by Scott Malika. On a few of them pictures, There's a couple blurry ones, but guys, there's a lot of great ones, a lot of clear ones. There's one on there. It's like a 4 second clip where he's picking up these big boulders. Got to be 300-400 pounds, and he's just lugging them. Man, he's a beast. He's a beast, and that's up there in Bigfoot land. He's up there. Then there's a little ugly, little big eared, little troll looking thing. He's in that clan, and he runs with them. I don't know if he's a part of them or what it is, but that's not the first picture I got of him. If you look on my Facebook page, you'll see that little troll thing with the big ears. The I have no idea what it is, but you'll see him in another picture with the big black one that was picking up the rocks. You'll see them together. It's like that's his little minion or his little pet or whatever it is, but it runs with him. I always see them two together. I don't know what it is, but it's ugly as shit. It's like the troll under the bridge type of thing, and it's different from the rest of the tribe. I don't know what it is, or they've accepted him in, or what happened, or if it's a high inbreeded thing that they had. I don't know, but it's different from the rest of them. Whatever it is, I asked you before about it. I'm sorry, Laura, I might have missed it. Jeff, you guys ever smell anything like a cross between this last week? That's what when we was walking in this last couple of videos, when we was walking through them rocks, it set in. It came down into the rocks, and you can taste it. It was so bad, you could smell him, and I think that's where the fear set in first. And then when we came out of the rocks, Jeffrey found that I say about 14-inch footprint, like 4 or 5 inches wide, and he found that footprint, and then he heard the voices coming from both sides of us. They was done. Jeff and Mike both was just, Dad, I'm sick. I want to get out of here. Let's go, Dad. Come on, let's go back this way, Dad. And the way we had, like the way the voices was coming from was the way out. They didn't understand that. They wanted to turn around, go back out around the rocks. But the way that they was is the way we had to go back out, and it took them a couple of minutes to realize that. I got pissed off, shut the camera off, like, come on, guys, we got to go out to go this way to get out, or we ain't gonna get out. Let's just stay here and let them take us. And then finally, Cayenne started walking. We finally went out. I was mad, but after I sat there and watched the footage, they acted the same way I did when I came out the maze. They felt nauseous, sick, like they're dizzy, something got their head. I think they got zapped. They both of them at the same time. Usually out there in the woods, it's usually like Mike will be scared, and Jeff will be supporting Mike. Come on, it's all right, we're good, or vice versa. This time it was both of them at the same time, like petrified. You could see it on their face. They was literally scared. You could just tell how the fear in their eyes. Like, Dad, I don't want to do this no more. Just let's go. They was done. Oh, Lord, you leaving us? I just requested on your Facebook page. I will accept it right after this live stream, Lori. For sure, you'll be in there as soon as this live stream ends. I ain't ready to go yet, guys. You guys trying to kick me out already. I ain't leaving. Midget Bigfoot. Hey, I don't know what that is. But he's different from the rest of them. He's like singled out, totally, completely different. Completely. Sasquatch should be left alone to live in peace. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. And I ain't taking no offense, Tony. And you're right. And I take full. I feel like I'm fully responsible because of the cave situation. When or not the cave. Let me correct myself. The stone quarry. I feel like fully responsible for that. Our first trip out there, we went up there. We got hit with rocks. I mean, we got a sighting up there. Our first trip out there, me and Fred and Mike, and we climbed up and we found the whole entrance that goes in their entrance that where they went. The Bigfoot was going in and out, and they was trying to keep us from finding that, and they was doing anything to stop us, and we just kept pushing in, and we found it, and we got everything on film, and they stopped. Once we got that on film, it's like they started barricading the front up. The whole thing in the front, they didn't want us in there. They didn't know that we knew about the entrance up top, so we kept on going in. We came back another time. We went back in and we spent the night and got all that activity. We got them talking. We got them shaking the camera while we're over. All three of us were sitting on the rocks, and I set the camera up on us. They started shaking the camera on us and shit. I mean, there's so much activity that happened inside that cave that even just on this channel alone, I mean, proves that there's something going on in that cave. And then once they realized that we was going into that through the top, they put that big ass crate over top of it where there's no way we could possibly even get into it. So we said, all right, that's cool. We go over to the big entrance and climb down in. Kyle went down in there and he confirmed that there's a light system down one shaft. He confirmed that there's three sets of three-toed tracks down there, three different sets of three-toed tracks down in there. And then we just told him, come on, climb out and get up out of there. You're down there by yourself. Our very next trip after that, after Cal confirmed that there was tracks and then there was a light set up down in there, we went back out there the very next weekend and it was restricted. That whole land was cut off, restricted. It went from state game land to restricted. And their excuse was this wasn't posted. When they put the restricted signs up, that hibernation sign wasn't up yet. That hibernation sign was nowhere near up yet. I got it on film. When that same time I found the restricted signs when we was coming out, I filmed the front of there. There was no signs on there. And then a couple of days later, the WBFR went up there, put them hibernation signs up, and then posted on their website. If me and Fred think we're going to go down in that hole, let's hear what the feds got to say about it. And then they put in, this is protected. It's a hibernation for the bats. It's protected for the bats and it's a restricted area. They're using that to cover up this. I mean, common sense will tell you that that didn't happen until I found them three-toed tracks. It didn't become restricted. We were still free to go up there until I found them three-toed tracks. Once I found them three-toed tracks, everything's restricted. You're not allowed up here. There's bats hibernating in here. Don't come nowhere near here. Come on, man. We're not stupid. We're not a bunch of dumbasses. We can see through the lines. I found I found something I wasn't supposed to find. Now you're gonna keep me out from finding it again. That's what happened. That's just that's keep it real. That's what happened. And now that's why I'm going to go to every measure I possibly can to prevent them from jacking up any other of my spots. I want to leave everybody's phone at home or in the car, and we're going to have to take that chance and get dropped off and get picked up at a certain time to where we can't be tracked. We'll be off the grid for that little bit of time, and we'll have to use each other to protect each other till we get back up out of there, pretty much. But that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to pretty much go out and do it and then show you guys instead of say here on Friday night and say, all right, guys, this is what we're going to do this week. I can't do that no more because of that reason. We're going to go out there and we're going to do some shit, go explore some shit, research some shit, and then we're going to come back and show you what we got. That's the best thing I can do to protect them guys and cover our asses at the same time. Let me get caught up on some of you guys' comments. I see a lot of them flying by, and I know that SO ain't looking at me. He's just ignoring it. I'm sorry, guys. I really ain't ignoring you. It is a bunch of crap, mama. Absolutely. You all funny. Hey, Dan, we keep it real up here. They don't want us knowing these creatures exist. It's a little bit too late for that one. That hey, it's out there. Them footprints are posted on YouTube. It's on there now. There ain't no turning back. The bats can't find their way out of any cave. They're hiding three toes. That's it. You're right, Debbie. That's what I'm saying. My mom, I watched a video today of the cave after they closed off first entrance and equipment outside the entrance. You went in and there was nothing posted. No, there wasn't. Have an emergency GPS locator. That's a good idea. Who said that? Shit. Have it. Robert Morgan. You might have saved one of our lives. I got one too. That's a good idea. I do have a GPS locator, and they can't track that. What can they? Can they track a GPS locator? I don't know on that one. Well, they wouldn't even know that I would have it, so it wouldn't even matter. So I could. Good idea. That's a good idea. GPS everything. I always think there is so much more to Bigfoot that we don't know yet. Lori, you're right. Just when you think you got them figured out, they'll do something that says you don't know shit. They're slick. They're tricksters, and it's like it tricks me. It makes me want to know more about them because I don't. I feel like I still don't know shit about them. As much as I've been out there and messing with them and interacting and hearing this and doing that, I still feel like I'm where I started at from day one. I don't know shit about them. I have pics of the three-toed creatures I found in Northwest Ohio. They're out there. I think it's a whole different species in itself, like a reptilian class. That's the feeling I got, guys, on that one. It might bounce off a tower like they could tell someone with the GPS was there. They can put a tracker on your car. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, you're right about that. That's why we usually get dropped off at one spot, and then we got to walk like 5 miles to get to that spot. So it's it don't matter. They can track that car as much as they want. Nice, Ryan. It alien reptile species. Penny Jams. I think you're right. I think you're right on. That's the only. What else could it be? There's no bird. There's no emu. It's no ostriches.
Three-toed bat.
I live in Pennsylvania. There's no bullshit like that lives around here. We ain't got no big birds like that at all. We got little tiny chickens and shit. We ain't got no big 7 foot, 8 foot tall birds. They're hiding something. They're creating something, and they don't want us to see what it is. That'd be crazy if it's a giant chicken, but a chicken's got a spur in the back. Most birds got that spur in the back, and this is more like a human heel that goes up into three toes. That that blew my mind. It still blows my mind to this day. TM is like it's right. It's like some Jurassic Park shit. Jurassic Park offspring. It's possible. Bigfoot with hammer toes. Hey, it could be, I don't have no idea, but you know what we was talking about, and I don't care if they know this because the area is already compromised, and I'm gonna do a little bit more research before I do to see if I can. But I don't think the airspace is restricted. I don't think airspace is restricted. I think just the land's restricted. So we got a drone. We borrowed a nice sized drone, and we're gonna try to do a little bit of flying, if you know what I mean. We're gonna fly around, check out a couple areas. Not saying what area, but we're gonna check out a couple areas with a drone and see what's going on. Bigfoot is 100% real here in PA. Just had a sighting last week in Sasquatch. You know, that's out toward I think Susquehanna. And that's where I had my first sighting out there in the borderline of New York and Susquehanna State Forest. And they're very active. They're big, red, mean ones. And hey, I don't advise you guys to mess with them ones. Them ones are some ones you don't with attitudes. Them dudes will beat the shit out of your cabin with you in it. Trust me, they scared the shit out of me a few times. Signs of the times, right? Jeff explained the Bigfoot closing his eyes. I love that one.
Yeah, I seen that video.
That
That's
was
nutty.
when, guys, he was supposed to be there with me. We was going out to try the night vision camera. I just got it. Bruce Willis sent it to us. I just got the night vision camera. It had onboard light and everything. So I wanted to try it out. So I told him, let's go out to the bluffing area, check that out, see what's going on. And when I got up to the top of the waterfall, he was 10 feet out in front of me. And I was shining a light on him. I didn't see it. It's like he was standing right outside the light. But Scott Malik had seen it. He picked it up on the video. He stood there. He looked at me. He watched me for like 5 seconds. He was watching me, and then he closed his eyes and backed up. He backed away from me. I heard it. I heard him back up. I heard him move, but I couldn't see it. I couldn't. Maybe it's a deer or something. I think I said maybe a deer walking off or something. I heard something walking off, but that was him. He closed his eyes and he backed up. It's like he could have jumped on me. He could have grabbed me. He was not even 10 feet right there in front of me. And I'm holding the camera on him. The camera, the night vision camera picked him up. And he's looking at me. He closed his eyes and then he backed out of the light. It's crazy. Crazy shot. Scott Malika found that. That blew my mind. That blew my mind. It gives me chills every time I watch
when I seen
that.
it, I started yelling. I was like, "What? That can't be real." that had me like on edge for
my mind. It was crazy. Live 3 miles from Susquehanna. For real? Hey, Debbie, we gonna have to hook up. That's the spot, Debbie. Hey, man, Debbie, we've been trying to get back out in that area for about 3 years now because Fred's ex-girlfriend, Fred's baby's mom, owned a cabin out there on the border of Susquehanna State Forest. And I think New York, there's a forest borderline New York and Pennsylvania. And she, right there in the middle of the forest, they had a cabin out there. And that's where I had my first sighting. My first everything was there. And to get back in the Susquehanna State Forest, hey, we got to make some plans on that one. Definitely. Definitely. I will pay for all dinners, food, funding, whatever. Let's make it happen. Hit me up on Messenger on Facebook, please. That's a spot I definitely want to go back to, Susquehanna, for sure. Yeah, you did. You definitely did that. I'll get in touch with you on Messenger. Shout me out. Yeah, right. You ain't gonna get no shout out. You about to get blocked.
Surprised Moderator's having it already.
Mary's on it. She's working on it. But anyways, hey Jeff, Lori, and y'all, I was glued to my chair on that last video. Hey, I don't know what was going on. I know he was around us. They was around us. Most of them pictures on that last video was from when they did that, when that happened to them, when they felt sick. I'm dehydrated, Dad. I'm going to pass out. I hope you really do go to Debbie's. I gotta get my mind right. When you said that, real Clef, I thought I was thinking of that, but you meant that, Deb. I do want to go for real, Deb. We'll set something up. Thanks, Lori. Lori's on it. This is Lori's week. Mary's week was last week. Lori's on the job this week. That's what's up. Diane, every time I watch that video of them tracks, it blows my mind. I I ain't never seen nothing like that before in my life, ever. Dude, sit middle of the woods all night at Debbie's with a Sasquatch costume. No, you don't want to do that. That's not in that area. They're different. They act different. They treat you different. Out there in them woods and in Susquehanna, they're not. The forest is so fast. It's so much. It's like thousands of miles of nothing but forest, old forest, and that forest is packed, polluted with nothing but shit that you don't normally see. I mean, I see my first porcupine up there. I didn't even know we had porcupines in Pennsylvania. I went up there and the porcupine ran right across right in front of me. Like, what the fuck is that? Am I at a zoo? Where are we at? Do we go to Australia or some shit? Are these things really in Pennsylvania? But we got porcupines right here. It's just that they're higher up in the up in the Appalachian or whatever you want to call it. Squads are on that land. Yeah, we're definitely gonna make some plans on that. Definitely, Debbie. Bigfoot is packed in there. They're overpopulated in there. I think there's just so much going on in there, and they're not scared of humans at all by any means. And that place, you could get yourself hurt up in there. Deb, let's make it happen this year, this summer. We'll plan something for sure. Southwoods is deep. That shit is real out there. Yeah, it really is. I've been in there, and hey man, it's adventure. It's definitely adventure. Good to see everyone hiking with Sasquatch Outlaw. He's out there. There's a lot of good researchers, man. We starting the year off right. We got some good researchers out there. James Spoon, Colorado Bigfoot. We lost a lot of good ones. We lost a lot of good ones. Robert Morgan. I mean, we lost a couple of good ones this year, but we have a couple good researchers out there putting in the work, putting in the footwork. Jeff was convinced my hubby finally was a shot of distant Bigfoot's face. Then it moved. Hey, I made my uncle a believer, and that's one of the hardest things. It took me years to make him a believer, and I think once he seen him close his eyes and back up, it blew his mind. Right, Lori is. I like Lori. Lori's cool. That's why she's a moderator. Met Lori, Mary. All you guys are cool. You're right, Debbie. They really don't care. They don't. And I can confirm that one. They's beating on our cabin and everything. We set up deer cams facing on one of their nests up there. And that night they was at our cabin. They was there. They let us know they was there. They was shaking shit, rattling shit, throwing rocks on the roof, on the side of the house. When we came out, there was 3 waist high stacks of rocks from like it looked like they was mimicking Fred and Carrie and me right outside the back door of the cabin. Three stacks of rocks was sitting there like some Blair Witch Project. I think if we would have extended our stay there, they would have expired our stay real quick. I don't think they wanted us out there at all. Because when we left that last time, her family went out there, and I guess on the forest side cabin, the wall smashed in. There's a big hole smashed in. I tried to, I offered to go out there and pay it, get the plywood, and fix whatever damage is done. They said that we left food in the house in the cabin.
Colorado Bigfoot died.
What? Who said that?
One of the moderators. What? Wait, that'd be crazy.
I don't think so. Who said
Yeah, wasn't
that?
he wondering?
Colorado Bigfoot ain't died. Did he?
He just said he was going out to go listen to sounds, didn't he? Wasn't he just?
No, that was James Spoon.
No, you sure?
I haven't seen him posting anything lately. Don't.
That's what Summer's saying just now. What? No, he did not.
No way.
That'd be nutty.
Damn.
Yeah. Yes, it's on the net, YouTube.
Who said that? It's on YouTube?
He did say he died.
Who did?
When? How?
What are you talking about?
I'm just reading the comments. They're all talking about it. You gotta keep up. They're just going fast. He's not dead. I don't know. There's so many people saying he's dead, and then there's so many people saying he's not dead. I just want to know, low key.
Guys, you guys.
Post on the video.
He's on vacation. Okay.
No, Mark did not die.
Man, don't do that to me, guys.
Yeah, that was about to be crazy.
That's my dude. Mark, man, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. He's a good guy. He's a good-hearted guy. I love him. He means well. He shows a lot of evidence. Man, don't, man. Right now they're ticked off because too many strangers and medicine working out there and disrespecting their homes. I personally think they're protecting you from something else out there. Yeah, I think you're right. Right. They went south for a trip. Cool. That's cool. Real cool. That's good to know he's still kicking it because I ain't heard from him in a couple of days. And you had me thinking, like, I seen that he died. Oh, shit. My heart just like dropped.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I was
I had to
about
start tuning in real deep.
I was about to end it and call him. I was really about to end this live stream and call. Like, oh no. Yeah, it is. It's cool. Scared me. I'm right. Can't lose another one. Who quit? I ain't quit. Oh, definitely, guys. Don't forget, Real Clef Mama. Click on that name. Subscribe. Click on and subscribe. James Spoon too. James got some crazy shit on his videos. You need to see some of his work he's been doing. He's getting a little bit crazy. He needs to slow his roll a little bit. We ain't gonna talk about Rio, Mama. Rio has a lot to bring to the table. I love the shit out of Rio. I learned a lot from Rio. I learned a lot from Mark. I learned from them guys how to track. I learned look for the signs, and I looked seeing what they was doing, and then I would go do my own thing, and just to see him up and quit like that. I guess everybody does their own thing for their own reasons. He was a good benefit for us. I wish he would have kept his videos up at least for us to go back and just watch. You know what I mean? But he took all that down. Cause just put a video. He just put a video up. Colorado Bigfoot. Cool. No drones feeding animals. I mean, hey man, you guys are funny. I like watching you guys. You just said I ain't getting into it. I ain't gonna go there. The dog man I have been seen definitely are huge and do have yellow eyes and do not like people at all. And do you have been seeing more and more? Yeah. I didn't really believe in Dogman until like 2 years ago, and to actually firsthand experience some crazy weird shit to know that there's a Dogman out there. I don't know if it's offspring or offshoot. I don't know what they are, but there's definitely 100% a dog style Bigfoot out there. James Spoon, I looked at your channel and only one video. He got a Facebook page too. He got a lot of videos on. He has 15 videos. He squashed first. Fist my ass when I was. Somebody blocked this dude. I almost read that shit out loud. Jeff, I thought the same thing. I haven't seen him in a while. Right? I was ready to shut this shit down and call him personally. My heart was in my ass. Thanks for wearing his shirt. Story time. You're welcome. Yeah, it can change though. Don't be an asshole about it. Now we ain't wearing a shirt, asshole. Is your channel name just your name? No, it's Into the Woods with Jeff. Little Jeff. Dogmen are real and they do have special abilities. Yeah, they're definitely real. There was a story. See, at night I listen to. I fall asleep listening to um, Bigfoot Odyssey, and he was doing an interview with these older couple who was getting harassed by.
Someone said thanks for wearing pants. Sure, I get you take them off next.
Hey man, you better start them donations for I start taking some pants off. But nice try though. That shit must work. Hey, they got me stripping for money. Please, you gotta get out. We stripping. Hey, we next donation. The hat goes.
Man, it's
Next donation. We ain't gonna take it that route, guys. We just been friends.
For tomorrow.
Happy birthday for tomorrow, Jeff.
It is. Yeah, tomorrow is already in Australia, so he's basically telling you happy birthday in his time now.
Thanks. We like you too. Happy night.
Someone's LOL. I care. She's going now.
Oh yeah, she going now. She ran.
She said he's stripping. I gotta tune in.
Not sure what you were looking at. Right? They do have a good bit of videos. Go check them out. James Spoon, they get crazy up in there. That's why I can't wait to get down there with him. We're heading to Colorado, one of the first trips. That's one of our first trips to Colorado, right down to James Spoon. He got some spots, guys. He got some shit that I'm scared to go look at. So Ferret in the Hole definitely going in first. Ferret in the Hole, then I'll go in. James, if you want to go in, hey, that's up to you. I know you're gonna be pointing them out. There's a hole over there. You point them out, and we'll hit them up. We'll go through them. He is still sick there. Who's that?
James said, I don't know.
Thanks, Mysterious Journals. That means a lot. Thanks for all the happy birthday wishes, guys.
Mm-hmm.
That does mean a lot. That's cool shit. Like Lon, Spoon, like Lon, he does spoon. I once woke up on my stomach and everything in my ass. Come on,
Bro.
Yeah, hey, what can
My
you
friend
do?
said it was a Bigfoot. Bro, I'd check your friend.
Yeah, you got some bad friends. You got some bad friends out there, my friend. Should go sometimes to Oklahoma. Is it Oklahoma Bear Mountain? We lived out there in Oklahoma for a while. That's a beautiful place. It's a native place. I would love to go back there again just to visit. Jeff just talked to Colorado Bigfoot. He's fine. Go, Brooke. Go ahead, Brooke. That's cool. He's cool. He's on vacation, enjoying himself. That's what's up. Thanks, Brooke. That took a load off my shoulder because we can't afford to lose no more researchers. They seem like they falling off by the day.
I'll really not go to the woods anymore.
We can't lose no more researchers. We need all we got out there. All the boots on the ground we can. Just find a way where you ain't tracked. You don't want to put yourself at risk and leave your phone behind like we do, but just be safe about it. Be crazy with rumors. Yeah. Plattsville, Oklahoma. That's where we live. Plattsville. What part of Colorado did we live at, Mom? You remember that town, that little town we was in? I keep mixing up Plattsville with Colorado, but I know Plattsville is Oklahoma we lived in. But we lived in what part of Colorado did we live in? It was like right at the bottom of the Rocky Mountain there. But that could be anywhere. The best of Colorado Springs. We lived out there, I think back in 98, 97, I want to say. My mom moved us out there. We had family out there. and we moved out there a couple of years. It's amazing. That's the first time I ever seen the snow in July. It was like July 11th. We climbed up that mountain. There was 3-4 foot of snow in the middle of the summertime. Colorado is a very, very beautiful place. Very beautiful place. Famous marijuana. Yeah, that's legal down there too. I can't wait to get down there, James. Oh, it was the mid 80s. For real, that long? Damn, I'm old. We was out shit. That was a long time ago. It's
You
like
just realized you were
Afghanistan. I got that girl. James. Hey, we be trying it out. We coming down. It's legal in them neck of the woods. James smokes too much of it. Hey, that you gotta keep your mind right or you'll go crazy.
He sees aliens every day.
I
He'd be up there flying with him.
bet. Probably. Beat me up, Scotty. Yeah.
Say thanks next time, buddy.
Sorry. You're right. You're right, Loretta. No, your name ain't Loretta. What is it? Lotta? Lotta. She getting in my ass. I need a kick in the ass every now and then. Thanks. That's what I'm saying. He tasted poop. What? What?
Yeah, so
13 generation skunk rules. Right? Debbie's on the right page, but who's talking about shit? No, I'm in a woods, man. I know what I'm talking about. Dr. Polo, I'm sure you probably do. Bigfoot call it
that's
chugweed. I bet they do. Hey, there probably a lot of stone Bigfoot up there in Colorado right now. Sometimes, Nate, but there's some changes coming soon, guys. But Jeff, guys, we're going to film the best Bigfoot period I have. I know you do. I know you do, James. I seen your pictures. I seen a couple of them videos. You get testy with them. You don't mind walking up on them, and that's what it takes. Sometimes you gotta live on the edge and just take a chance and just walk up to them and see what happens. Yeah, he is nasty. He attracts since he is one. I like James. He's a good dude. He got a good heart. He really is a good guy. I know I was not ever right. You guys are something else.
Mm-hmm.
You guys really are. But hey, it wouldn't be Friday night. It would be a boring night if you guys wasn't on here because it came out of an ass doctor. I guess that makes sense. Scott Carter is intelligent. I'm sure he is. What is that thing? What thing? Because it came out of an. Oh, I get it.
Hold
now.
on, go up and read Dr. Pablo's comment. Read what he just said. He tasted Bigfoot scat when he was out adventuring, like he took and ate feces.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. But
Neither am I. Will you try?
There's just I'm not trying that shit. That's what Mike's for.
Oh yeah.
Mike will eat anything. Yeah, Mike, taste this shit. He'll eat anything. We can try Mike, but I'm not tasting nobody's shit. A mysterious journal says, "I got to run out." Thanks. Hey, thanks for hanging on this long, man. We are running a little bit over schedule, but hey, I feel good tonight. I forgot. I bullshit with you guys. See what's going on out there in the real world. Nobody knows until you go squatching with Jimmy and Amy. It's in the making. I would love to. I definitely would love to. But we got some plans. I just don't want to give everybody's secrets up. You know what I mean? We got some shit going on paper. Me and James Spoon's working on something going on. We got a few things going on this year. It's going to be an interesting year. Jeff is your sweetheart named Coffee. Look at the cup. This is my number one love.
Coffee.
Number one. You see, it's like what, 10, 11 o'clock at
I'll
night?
drink it all day, all night. He'll go to sleep drinking coffee. I don't understand it. Don't make sense.
Coffee in one hand and bugler in the other hand.
Mm-hmm.
And if I ain't got a bugler, I got a camera. Zappy weed, Bigfoot poop. What? Lori, you heading out? Bigfoot poop might be a psychedelic. Yeah, like shrooms. They say them shrooms grow in what, cow shit. People go through cow shit looking for these mushrooms and eating them just for that crazy shit. Go squatching with Jimmy. Hey, I'm gonna look at that YouTube channel here in a little bit. All right, Mary's leaving. Where you going, Mary? Mary, Lori, all my moderators quitting
I
on me.
think Lori's staying.
You're staying, Lori? That's what's up. I gotta have one moderator. Something, because you guys get buck wild sometimes. You gotta have moderator. Just whip that, just crack the whip every now and then. But I see you next week, Mary.
See you later, Mary.
We'll talk. We'll chat again.
Next month, Friday.
Next Friday Night Live. Unless something else happens and I gotta pop on and go on live and go ranting on some dumbass again. But Lori got her whip. She ready for it. I'll smoke a good old skunk. Hey, Carrie, smoke one for me. There's no way in the world I want to try them psychedelics. Me neither. I can't eat shit. I mean, I've seen people eat them. I've seen them before and all that, and I know where they came from. I don't see myself going out to no cow pasture with a flashlight looking for a mushroom and a pile of shit that I'm going to eat. I'm not doing that. Mary's sticking around. Hey, mysterious journalist, where are you going? Everybody I don't care if you're leaving or staying. I ain't saying goodbye and I ain't saying hi no more. Or go cow dipping. See, I heard that shit was fun. But you know, if you get caught on a farmer's land messing with their cattle, they allowed to hang you. It's still allowed. They, no matter where you are in the U.S., you messing with a farmer's cattle, he'll hang the shit out you. I ain't cow tipping nothing. Fuck around, get shot.
Man, cows are heavy. I don't think I'd be able to tip.
But I did hear that cow tipping was fun. I never did it. I heard about it. I heard people about doing it and shit. Around here they will too, Lori. They don't play on their farm because usually on the farmlands it takes a cop like 3 hours to come to the scene of anything. So the farmers, they take shit in their own hands. You mess with their animals or their crops, you're not walking out to talk about it. Don't play with no farmer shit. They will shoot you. Just wondering if Jeff Jr. is thirsty. He probably is. He got buckshot. See what I'm saying? The farmers don't play. They definitely don't play. I learned when I was a kid.
Mary.
When I was a kid, oh, that's cool, Mary, hanging out with us. But when I was a kid, we used to go racking. We used to go up into the cornfields and steal the feeding corn off the farmers and shit, and just go break it off the husk and go door to door and just take a handful of corn and crack each other's houses, just go racking everybody's house with corn. Until one year, a bunch of us went up to this farmer's field and was stealing his corn to go racking. And he comes shooting out of this field on a quad with a shotgun on his handlebars of the quad, on you dumb son of bitches, this is it. And firing, pow, pow. I'm the last one in line. There's like 4 of us. We're running down through this field, down trying to hit the creek, and this old man's chasing us on a quad with his double barrel, just shooting. Shot me in my ass cheek with rock salt. Never to this day. I was about I say 14, 15. Still to this day, I never, ever, ever racked, never been on no other farmer property. I learned my lesson that day. Never again. And then, like a dumbass, I had my ass cheek was full of rock salt. I decided to run home, crying to my grand. She put me into, and my mom, they put me into a tub because I'm screaming, I got shot. The farmer shot me in my ass. And when they got there, they tried to clean it off, put me in the tub, cleaning the wound. And if you know anything about salt and you add water to the wound on the salt, oh my God. I just thinking about it, the pain was intense. It just made it 10 times worse when the water added on. And then we went to the hospital and came find out that they had to take the Brillo brush and dig out all the rock salt up in my ass. I don't know what was more painful, getting the wound treated or actually being shot with the rock salt. But either way, I learned my lesson with effing with farmers shit. I never will ever mess with another farmer shit again. Never. Cows weigh 1,100 pounds. You ain't tipping no damn cow, right? I never did it, but I heard of people out there actually going cow tipping. Did you miss you stripping more clothes off? Did I miss you strip? Oh no, somebody told me at least I left my shirt on, so you know me. I enjoy watching your videos and when your boys are making it more. Yeah, when shit starts happening around them, that's when they get the best action out of them. It's entertaining. I love watching the reaction to what the Bigfoots do. The funniest shit I've seen so far, me, Fred, and Mike was sitting in the tent camping overnight, and we just got into the tent, and we was like, I was sitting here, Mike was beside me, and Fred was across from me, and we was sitting there just talking with the light, the flashlight facing straight up in the tent, so we can see all three of us can see each other, and right behind Mike's head, you see two fingers push into the tent and go like this. Mike lost his freaking mind, jumped over on top of Fred, was screaming, kicking. It blew my mind. I'm trying to, don't move. He's right there. I'm trying to keep him calm. Like, please don't move. He's trying to run through the freaking tent. Like, all this dude has to do is step on us and we're all dead. Just don't move. Lay here. It was a great experience, but at the same time, it was very frightening, very frightening. It was they're funny when the kids are funny when it comes to Bigfoot interacting. When they start messing with us, the kids they get freaked. They are trying to cover it up with pure bullshit. Yeah, they are, Alan. And there's gonna be a drone footage coming up soon. We got a drone and a flyer. We're gonna fly around some woods and I'll fill you in later with it, with what it is, and I'll leave. I'll fix that video up. You'll understand what it is when it comes up. It is scary there. Yeah, would have paid to see that, man. When I woke up on the whole pack of dog man last year, that was an amazing encounter. You're lucky you're still alive to talk about it, James, because they don't play games. Usually they don't play. Them dog man, they got the temperamental. They don't play. You got a streak of luck with you, James. You got them. What would have happened if you had started using your fingers back? Huh? Oh, I don't know. I got you. I don't know. I was scared. That freaked me out. I wasn't expecting it. And right behind Mike's head, for the just like you see two fingers going back and forth. That freaked us all out. But I was more trying to get Mike to quiet because I felt like if Mike kept making noise, it was going to spook it and it was going to do something to us. That was a great experience. But you could hear him walk around the tent and like walk off. It left us alone. It just like left with us for a little bit and then walked off. That same night, right right when sun was coming up, right before the sun come up. It's like at the coldest point of the night, right, right at sun. The sun ain't quite up. It's like getting ready to come up. I was like so cold to move, and off to my left, I could hear maybe 2 or 3 feet. It was talking. It was saying something like in some kind of pop language. It was saying some shit, but I was like so cold, and the camera was outside, right outside the tent. I would have to unzipping it, and it's like I was too cold to care, and half asleep, half. It was weird experience. I could have woke up and turned the camera on and filmed him talking a couple feet from me, and it's like I didn't. I don't care. I'm not moving. It's like, what? Keep talking. Just leave me alone. It was weird. It's like I didn't even want to grab the camera. It was a weird experience.
YouTube live at a crack house. Where's the moderator's gotta get this dude, James Logan.
YouTube live at a crack house. Really?
People be on the pocket.
I'm at magnitude of Bigfoot. It seemed like it. Right, right, Lori. Gig we encounter was frightening, guys, compared to a dog man. I don't know what's more scarier. I have no idea. You're right.
Cracks
You're right about that, Gary. TM, yes, for sure. Just videos quality is the best. It feels like we right there. Thanks, Mary. Hey, we've been working on it. We definitely have been. That definitely means a lot.
Trust me. Sometimes you'd wish you weren't there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you this now. It might seem all fun and everything on video, but when you're really out there, it'd be real.
Yeah.
It'd be live.
They will attack the dogs when they share their teeth at you. They don't call them dog man for nothing. I wonder
I
if
watched a
dog
documentary
man
on
is
that this
related.
morning. Dogman.
Dogma is related. I don't know.
It was a scientific experiment. The dude got locked up for it. It's actual real stuff too. The Dogman actually.
Hey, Ma,
exists.
just let him go. Let him do his thing. I would think something with 3 toes. Yeah, I'm still confused on them 3-toe track things. I have no idea what it could possibly be.
Mary got him.
Yeah, Mary's on it. So did the clan live underground? I think so. I think most of them, majority of them are underground. Like through the winter time, they're inside the rocks under low. I think so, for the most part, and I think most researchers are leaning that the Sasquatch do dwell underground at night and or in the daytime, and then they come out to play at night. I mean, you might catch them at dusk and dawn going here and there, but for the most part, I think during the day they're underground, and through the night they're doing their thing. And I think the best way for us to get them on film is get underground with them. But I think there's 9 species, not 7. Thanks, Mary. Just had 2 faces. I kid you not, absolutely. It had 2 faces. That'd be wicked. There is. That's just it. There is another entrance, and it's on the backside of that mountain, and it goes into the same spot. But at the end of the day, it's still restricted, and that's federal. And trust me, my troll that's following me will make sure that charges will be brought. So I have to watch what I do and play by the rules, by the book at this time for a little while until this dude gets bored of following me, and then we'll get it going again. I'm definitely not, Lori. But I was thinking of sending the drone in. We are back. Right. But yeah, I'm thinking about sending a drone across there, see what happens. Where were the voices in the maze? I don't know. I didn't hear them at the time. I didn't hear the voices until after when I was editing the video, putting it up. Jeff, you ready to see a carving of Bigfoot on 10 totem pole 300 feet from Susquehanna River? For sure.
That'd be cool.
That'd be real cool. Hey, Dad, hook me up. Hey, look me up over on Facebook Messenger, and we'll talk there. Yeah, we'll get in contact with each other and set up something. That'd be cool to get out that way. We've been looking for a cabin to rent out in that area, and they just want so much for them, and then it's not the area that we're looking for. So let's make it happen, Debbie, for sure. I know it's real. Happy me. They just want you to cut your research short so they can keep the lies long. Yeah, and it's not gonna happen.
Someone said I love your tits.
I am close. That's cool. We'll hook up. I want to find the mighty Joe Young. He's over 15 foot in my area. Who I don't want to find him.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to find that either.
Hey James, you find that one all alone, all by
like
yourself.
The size of a tree.
I'll sit back in the car while you go look for that one, because I ain't trying to find. That's not a Bigfoot. That's a damn giant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like climbing a beanstalk and shit, trying to catch that one. 15 feet. I'm not messing with him. You mess with him, you're liable not to come back. Or high. Hair, what? Whatever.
You look sad or high.
Nah, I'm not high yet. Drones cannot be flown over federal lands. Jeff, be careful with that, please. Damn. So the air restricted is restricted too. Airspace is restricted when I imagine it is. You're probably right about that. So I guess that's probably out the question too. But I'm gonna do my homework on it. I'm gonna do some Googling, searching, and seeing what they say if the airspace is restricted as well. Because at this time, I'm not gonna push my luck with it. I'm not even gonna mess with the area because they're waiting for it. We're the reason why they put them restricted signs up. So the next time we go back, they can take action, and I'm not going to give them that privilege. So they're gonna be waiting for a while to lock me up for some bullshit. Do you support Kardashian? What? I don't know who that is. Peach be crazy tonight. Yeah. Regulations online. That's what I'm gonna have to do, Laura. Check it out and see what's going on with that. He can pull 2 trees out of the ground at the same time. Damn. You close Lori to PA. That'd be cool to get Lori out there too. Have a little meetup out there. Go tracking into the forest. Set up some tents and hit the woods. I love to see it, right? Getting too close to their government hideout. Yeah, that's what it is, and they're just pushing me off. I'll leave it alone for now. Just watch your awesome clan video. I would love to go there, draw their faces. Maybe I will try. That'd be cool, April. Hey, that'd be cool. Send me a copy. I bet if you start a small fire and start cooking some meat, I'll probably get ate by a bear.
You'll get ate by a few things. That video wouldn't make it a good post.
Jurassic Park for a reason. Yeah. The internet says PA has 1.5 million acres of game land. You have a lot of. That's what I mean, Laura. They got a lot of tracking to do this year because we're gonna be everywhere. everywhere, all over the place.
Everywhere.
Not
yeah.
even just in Pennsylvania. We're going down with James, down to Colorado. I'm trying to. We're going to be everywhere.
Mhm.
We're going to be everywhere. That's all I can say. I can't tell you his places, names, locations, because obvious. It's me, Jeffrey, my thousands of miles long.
I wouldn't put your phone
It's,
number up.
it's free to get in. I know, man. Hello, Jeffrey and Jeff. It's going on. I'll send you. No, don't put that up, James.
Yeah, I
Take
would.
that down.
Yeah, I'd block that number because that wouldn't be good. Just that.
Moderator, block James that number real quick.
Yeah, just
Remove that.
because that ain't good. Trust me.
Yeah,
She'll be getting crazy phone calls.
James, I'm removing that number. Send it to me on Messenger.
Mhm.
Don't do that because you'll have so many people blowing your phone up. Man, I made that mistake once. I had secret admirers I never even thought I had, but don't do that, guys. Don't put your phone number up first. Message me on Messenger. Look over on Facebook into the Jeff friend. Look, you'll see my picture.
That's a link to the YouTube channel. They're just trying to get views.
Yeah, man. Maybe the two-faced Bigfoot was deformed or conjoined. I'm sure that could. It happened in humans, Siamese twins. I mean, that's possible that they had that. The Ringley brothers had that two-faced human. That they were Siamese twins fused together, had two faces. So that's definitely not out the question. That's possible, very possible. I mean, that's not something you just make up right there off the top of your head. Hey, I seen the two-faced Bigfoot.
I'm dehydrated now. I need to go get some more drink.
Jeff, what do you think about Todd Stanley? Shit. I think I think he's a very educational. I think he's a very good person as a person, and I think how I want to put this. I think if he actually wanted to, he can prove Sasquatch in one day. He could take anybody out there, walk right up to him in one day, and we'll have Sasquatch discovered to where the scientists will have to take a look at him. And I think he has that ability. He has the training. He's an ex-Navy SEAL. He has the ability to get up that close to him, and he's a very educational person, and he knows a lot about him. But on the downfall of Todd Standing, my personal opinion of him, outside of that, if what I got out of him is if you want to talk to him or if you want to interview with him, you got to pay him $50. If you want to go to the woods with him, you got to have 4,000 or more. See, to me, that was more. I took that more of a money thing. Fuck that. It's not about the money. It's about bringing Bigfoot to the front and center, forcing them down the scientist's throat to where they have to have no choice but to take a look at what we're looking at, what we're seeing. All these millions of people across the United States are seeing the same thing, and the scientists are saying, "Oh, we're seeing things, we're making it up for what? Why would we make some shit up like that? If we're seeing it evidently, we're seeing something. We're all describing the same exact thing, and Todd Stanley can put that. It can end all that drama by showing what he has. And instead, he want to go get all the money off the fans that he can, and then gather what he has and sell it to Netflix for 30,000. So that's my opinion on Todd Standing. I think he can be very educational. I think he can be beneficial to the Bigfoot world, and he chooses otherwise. He'd rather get paid than that's that's my opinion on it. That's where I stand with Todd Standing, and I always will stand there with Todd Standing. I'm gonna leave that one go because they got me heated a little bit. It's not about making money. It really ain't. It's about flooding the internet with all the evidence you can get of Sasquatch and Bigfoot or whatever they are. Put it up there so the scientists ain't got a choice but to say, look, everybody's seeing them. They got so much footage up there. We're gonna have to write them up there. They're on there. They're out there, just like a deer. That's where we need to be. That's what we need to do to get it done. Flood the internet with everything you can. I believe it is on Jeff's Facebook page. Uh, it costs 50 to get there and back. We got off the grid. It's just global war. But like I said, that's where I'm at with him. He can do a lot for the Bigfoot industry, and he's not. Boy, we've been seeing him just like a deer. We done seen him on them National Geographic. Yeah, you're right about that. They know they're out there, but they're keeping them a secret. And I think if they would tell that they was out there, then who's gonna want to go to the forest? Who's gonna want to go hiking? Who's gonna want to spend all that money to go camping? I mean, a lot of money is going to stop. The foresters are not going to want to go up in there and cut the trees down because they're going to be scared of the creatures that's up there. That's going to stop a lot, and it's going to change a lot of money when them things come to the front and center. And I think that's why more reasons than none at all is why they're becoming a secret, because the money that's at stake if they're discovered. Only says it's an adventure, not that you're taking people to see Bigfoot on federal land or it's federal fraud. I'm not sure I understand what you're saying on that one. I don't either. And I don't think it's an animal at all, Laura. It's not an animal whatsoever. If you've seen one, this animal is not. I don't think it's animal. Maybe partly, not fully. I think it's a species in its own. I don't know what it is. Anyone could make those restricted signs. Yeah, but these are legit. These are legit, guys. The money it costs for them guys to go put all them signs up, put all them cameras up,
Yeah.
all the barricades, the bars. They didn't only the front entrance. They got sheet up on the outside, and they got layer sheet up on the inside, and they filled the middle up with concrete all the way up to the top. They went out of their way to seal that up. Anybody else would have just went in there with dynamite, drilled holes, capped it up, and blasted it and been done with it. But who am I? I don't know what's going on with it.
I say it's big three-toed bats.
Neanderthals. I think they are. If you want to get into it, my personal opinion, and I don't know for sure, it's just me saying, speculating, but I think it's the female side of us. You ever think of that? That they was originally here, that they're the mothers of us.
Nah, but I'm gonna invest in
Is that a possibility? And the male side of us came off planet to mess with the female side of us. That could be a very good possibility. Why is they protected in Washington State if they're not real? And Colorado, they spent a lot of money to put them in that species list. They're and that's one good thing Todd Standing did do. I will give him credit for that. He went in Canada and he petitioned the courts and he spent a lot of money on the courts to file to put protection on Bigfoot. He proved their existence in Canada, and he does have a protection order against the Sasquatch out there in the Canada state forest. So that if Todd Standing did that, that was a good thing that he did do, and now he's here in America, and I guess he's trying to do the same thing. But on when I'm listening to him on his videos, I'm hearing money this, money that, money this, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to be that. I want to do things on my own, and that's like you can't do it. You can't do shit by yourself, and that's another thing we need to really understand that it is going to take a group of people to bring this shit out, and it's not easy, and it's very costly. So I do understand why Todd needs the money to do what he's doing, but at the same time, I don't see why he should be charging $4,000 just to go for a walk into the woods with you when it's free. I mean, if the person want to give a donation and help you out on your journey or what you want to do, that's one thing. Go for it. That's a good thing. But to actually up front, straight out, you want to talk to me? Give me $50. I was just trying to ask you about my three-toe footprints. About have you ever seen anything like this? $50 to show you my footprints. It's not worth it to me, man. I could show some people with some PhDs for less. Why would I spend $50 to show another researcher? That don't make no sense to me. I'm not gonna do some dumb shit like that. You lost your mind. I ain't got $50 to throw away like that. If you want to see the three-toe prints, look at them. If not, then oh well. Let's move on with the next show. I would love to live on a property where they live too. Anyone that does is so lucky and sure feels right. Consider yourself blessed. To actually be out consider yourself blessed. You're right about that. I don't like Todd's attitude, and I don't subscribe to his channel. I feel you. I understand. I do. I really do. But at the same time, he is educational. He does know what he's talking about. He knows what he's saying, but it's just I don't know. I'm not going to sit and harp on that. I just don't want to do that. And the thing is, maybe you give him that money and he don't get you right. You're right about that. Let Cookie in. Yeah, she was. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Hold on. Cook. Fans can hear you cussing me out. Cook. Cook. Oh. They heard you cussing. Was you cussing them out, Cook? Come on. Oh, jump, Cook. She wasn't a stop until I let her in either. These are my puppies. Only for 5% of all creatures on Earth have been identified. You're right about that, Robert. She was like today. I was full of shit. I was a grown ass man. I was like 33 when I finally actually seen my first Bigfoot. And by accident, I was out looking for something. I was hiking for something else, looking for wildlife, seeing what I could find just to get away from everything and everybody. And a Sasquatch jumped out in front of me, freaked me out, blew my mind. I was fascinated ever since. Oh, I love you, puppies. She's good. She in the mood to hug me today for some reason. You could change him royalties if he used your picture in the video. Yeah, and the counter is just that, right? That when you have an encounter, it seems like it changes your whole life. When you see one, it, it's like you can't let it go, and you got to know more and more about them. You want to hug me and leave, huh, puppy? That's cool. You're all right. You're all right, puppies. Native American passes down stories of Bigfoot with honor. Yeah, they do. And I just recently got in touch with a full-blooded native. I forget the name. I'm not good with names. I don't want to say a name and be wrong and then get cussed out. But I was talking to this individual on Messenger, and they live on a reservation, a native reservation, and they're mountainside. They're allowed on. They own that mountain, and only they're allowed on that mountain. No one else can go nowhere near it. As theirs. And they say that they're quarantined on one section of the mountain because the mountain man runs the top of it. So they only got like so much of the mountain. The whole mountain belongs to the natives, but the natives are quarantined to like a certain level because they call them the mountain men are taking over the top. Cookie is cool. I love this dog. This is my baby girl. I grew up on reservation. I think reservations are sad. I think it's sad that the natives are quarantined to a small section of land when I'm not gonna get into it. That's just another rant in itself. I don't want to even do that, guys. I'm not doing it. But guys, it's been great. It's been a crazy Friday night. I think I'm gonna get ready to call tonight. We done talked about A to Z already, pretty much. I've been called every name in the book. The moderators done blocked about 50 people this evening. But at the end of the day, guys, I still had a great time with you guys. At the end of the day, we still have fun, and that's what's best part about it. We have fun. Yeah, I love Cookie too. She everywhere I'm at, she gotta be right there with me, no matter what. And when I leave, she like moves around. She'll sleep all day until I come back, and then she's right there with me. What's in the aquarium? African salamanders, baby frogs, deep water frogs, freshwater pond frog. But yeah, I'm with you. We're all gonna say good night. But like I said, guys, we're gonna do a couple things this week. Just stay tuned for some videos coming up. I can't really get into that, but we definitely are having having a good week this week. We got some plans for this week. 100 on this. Yeah, we got some watchers tonight, guys. That means a lot. But with that being said, guys, I want to wish everybody a good night. Thank everybody for the donations. That helped me out getting my car back on the road. If you guys really want to help out, the GoFundMe is somewhere on them videos. The last video I posted, you want to help out on the GoFundMe, that's cool. But until then, stay tuned for the next one, guys. Will be a fun one.